Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today I wanted to show off something called Explorer Mode, and I wanted to use it as an excuse to also take a look at the graphical updates for the Crystal Tower raid series, because holy crap, those raids are actually looking real damn pretty right now. They're looking way better. But unfortunately, Explorer Mode is unavailable for raids apparently, which is unfortunate. It's also unavailable for trials. It is available for dungeons though, so we can use it on that, but I'm not too worried about it. So TLDR of Explorer Mode, it lets you go into duties with no enemies. Not really any enemies. You don't have to fight, you don't have to do anything like that. You can just go in and explore. You can literally just check it out in a safe environment. It's largely for the purpose of doing G poses. You can also spawn training dummies, so you can do G poses of like combat animations. I think you can also use limit breaks in order to show off limit break animations in your G poses if you want. It's just a fun way to like explore dungeons without any like risk of injury from enemies, and just let you take fun G poses. That's all you need to know about Explorer Mode. But I still do really want to show off the graphical updates for the Crystal Tower raids because it's real damn pretty. And then on top of that, there's not really much we can do in terms of side quests right now. There's not a lot of side quests available in Heavensward. We've cleared all the side quests in A Realm Reborn. We could do some PvP, but I don't want to. Especially not while we are still exiled from Eorzea, and our few trips we've made to Eorzea have been very high risk and had us trying to stay largely away from the cities, except for the one time Astrologian took us into Limsa Lominsa because they want us to get in trouble. Like, we actually can go to the city-states, but the roleplay is important. Listen, the roleplay is so important. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to very quickly run through Labyrinth of the Ancients and Syrcus Tower for two reasons. One, to show what these Alliance raids are like when you're not on Mind difficulty. We did the Mind difficulty for the playthrough, so you can go back and watch those videos and see how hard they are when they are difficult. We're going to... This is probably something that I should have done. I should have been planning to do anyway, so this is good that we're doing this. We've shown these on Mind difficulty. We've shown how hard they can be. So today we're going to show how easy they are for 99% of players. And at the same time check out how pretty they are. And I can be sad the whole time at how pathetically easy it is. Alright, it may take a moment for the queue to pop, so give me just a moment, and once we are heading into Labyrinth of the Ancients, I'll be back and we can take a look. Alright, the queue has popped. Let's head on into Labyrinth of the Ancients. I am not going to be showing the party or alliance chat at all. We really don't need it for this. And also, respecting the privacy of other players. When it's with friends, I don't care, because they're friends. But when it's with randos, yeah. Prefer to keep that hidden. Alright then. Labyrinth of the Ancients. One immediate thing you can see is, honestly, the big change in a lot of these earlier dungeons and such is just the massively improved lighting. Especially like emissive effects look really good here. Just look at that lava, for example, and the smoke and steam coming up from well below. It is much, much prettier than it used to be. And a lot of that's just down to the lighting. I think with patch 7.1 they also updated like the models and textures of the area, because the ground is looking a lot more detailed than it used to, which is very pleasing to the eyes. Look at that. Look at the nice like bumpy stonework with that I don't think it really had before. Now granted, my memory could be bad. You could always go back and look at the previous video to be sure. But let's get going. We are in Alliance B. Not that there's anything particularly special with the alliances in Labyrinth of the Ancients. If you're on mine, of course, you're going to want to divide up these enemies by alliance, but, well, Remember how difficult these Valifors were the first time through? Remember how we had to very specifically divide them up between the parties? Remember how the sprites were also a bit of an issue that took a bit of effort to deal with? Okay, I could have done a little bit more to heal my party, but it's fine. Oh, you're already done with that debuff. Fair enough. Alright, looks like we're just hopping right into the fights. But yeah, same here. Like, you can already start to see why I prefer to do this on mine difficulty. There's no strategy. It's just get in and spam your AoEs and then everything dies. And a couple people got thrown away, but it's not that big a deal. I got thrown away. Now that's just impolite. But yeah, I'm a healer. I'm one of the more fragile jobs. Or fragile roles. And that was an attack that probably should not ever be taken by healers, and well, it's not an issue. They truly are trash packs on regular sync. Anyways, continuing to head through, we're here to look at the beautiful visuals. Like the beautiful line work on the walls, and look at this room. Just look at it. Holy crap, it is stunning. The atmosphere is just beautiful. The contrast between the purple on the walls and the green on the floor is great. I love it. Normal synced strategy that people use for the Bone Dragon is they drag it north, they kill it, and we don't worry too much about the Platinals. Like, obviously we still need to kill them, otherwise they're going to cause problems, but it's not going to be like end of the world if we don't kill them. That said, definitely kill them, because otherwise if they all get to the boss, you will get overwhelmed, even on synced. Oh, and look at that delicious purple goo. Not delicious at all. Do not drink it. Yeah, no, one got to the boss and it did barely any damage. Now, if multiple were getting to the boss, it could start to build up into a problem. But, like, one got to the boss and it did, like, nothing to us. Which I think kind of thoroughly makes the point about, how easy synced is. I should probably get out of that purple goo. And I just got jump scared by a cat who's apparently sleeping under my blankets. They're shifting around now and trying to get out. And yeah, I don't think this is going to be nearly long enough of a dungeon that I'm going to need to cut anything out, but if my commentary goes a little bit quiet for a bit, apologies. We're here to just take a look at how pretty everything is. And also grab some loot that I can use for Grand Company seals, because good god do I need more Grand Company seals for my relic gear, my relic weapons. Alright, back to the start. Let's head down the east path and check out what's over here. Also, I can show off something I learned recently. Wait, was it on this hallway or was it on hallway 3? It might have been on hallway 3. Yeah, it's on hallway 3. Okay. We'll get to that soon then. Remember how much of a trouble this one gave? Oh, this is about to be absolutely trivialized. Alright, everyone with their parties? You are with the wrong group. Whatever. Not a big deal. As long as we have roughly everyone with their group, we should be fine. Let's stay back here. Let the DPS go forward. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea to have a healer go up front to do some healing, but it's also not like they're taking all that much damage. See, remember on mine how we had to have someone kite the ads back here to the pad so the people on the pad would have something to do? Remember how we had to do that on mine? Remember how this fight actually let 4 of the people in the group do things? Remember how it basically split us into 2 light parties and one of the light parties got to, or sorry, both of the light parties got to do things? Well, now one of the light parties gets to just sit around and do nothing. All right. Already done with 2 of the groups. Y'all need to get back on the pad. There we go. They're getting a little bit overwhelmed. Oh no. Whoa. Wow. 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 I've never seen that happen in a synced run. Oh, the chat must be absolutely furious right now. Oh no. I am not pulling it up. I am very curious about the drama, but I am not pulling it up. I'm curious what happened. Like, it looked like they were getting overwhelmed by the ads? I wasn't paying too much attention until it was almost too late, though. Like, what the heck happened there? I have never seen that happen on Synced before. Well, while we're here, while we're waiting, we can at least take a look at the beautiful area. I guess it's not the most well-lit area, but the lighting that does exist? Oh, no. Did somebody just pull early? When barely anyone was at their... Okay, well... Well... This is a mess. But yeah, well, there's not a lot of lighting in this area, but it kind of fits the room. This doesn't feel like a room that's meant to be lit up all that much, especially with void scent here. Like, the water's pretty disgusting, and also pretty. There's kind of like a faint emissive effect on the pillars. Ooh, that stone up there is pretty nice. Yeah, no, I just really like it. The stonework is immaculate. Ooh, we can see the bottom of the water? Y'all, the pad. Do I need to start rescuing people? The pad, please. Oh my goodness. This is why everyone should do mine difficulty, so you're forced to learn the mechanics so this shit doesn't happen again. Oh my god, get on the pad and stay there. What are you doing? Okay, well, at least Group A is done. Oh, thank God. Wow, this is a bizarre mess. I've never seen a synced run go this poorly before. Incredible. Ooh, this room's nice. This room's really nice. I think part of it is like a lot of those fun details that they have on the walls and such, walls and ceiling and such, they were always there, but the improved lighting and texture work really draws your attention to it a lot more. Look at the floor here. This was definitely not this pretty before. Listen, I didn't have anything else to do for today's side questing episode. I'm glad we're doing this. Okay, let's kill the nemesis, protect the magic pots, and it probably will never be our turn to actually fight the fight Thanatos. Okay, kill those Sandman, and get you healed. All right, it's our turn to fight. All right then. I honestly thought it wouldn't get to our turn. Okay, we focus on the boss. The other alliances need to be focusing on the ads. Screw it. AoE's easier to target that way. We got 40 seconds before our turn runs out. Oh, never mind. Enemy's dead. Remember how much fun that fight was? How much more difficult it was back in the mine run? I'm gonna keep saying this because, God, the alliance raids really need item level sync. The item level power creep is fine for most of the game. It is just the alliance raids that are where it's like actually a genuine problem, and I really wish they would add item level sync to alliance raids. It is like the one like genuinely big issue I have with this game's difficulty. Ah, this room. Oh, look at that. You can see the Behemoth Towers up ahead. Alright, so something I learned recently. There's a goddamn staircase over here. Yes, it is much faster to just jump off, but I didn't know there was a staircase, and that made me happy. Because that always felt like a weird design to have nothing. Ah. Beautiful, beautiful lava. God, this room's gorgeous. And the floor! Again! So much was done to improve the floor. Where are we? We're in back? We're in back. Okay, let's pop the balloons. I bet we can kill this fast enough. We will probably barely even have to worry about the dropping fire puddles. Or maybe we'll be done before the fire puddles even drop. Depends on how fast we go in our Vasagos. Okay, our Vasago is down. All the Vasago are down. Yeah, didn't have to deal with the fire puddles at all. What the heck? It's so easy. I hate it. Ooh, it's so bright. You can really feel just how intimidating this area is, too. Alright, Behemoth. Alright, you may remember how this worked before. We had to deal with the towers to make sure they weren't electrifying the floor and making our lives hell. Meanwhile, we also had ads to deal with. And of course, we had the standard Behemoth mechanics, in particular Ecliptic Meteor, which we needed to hide behind rocks to survive. Oh, don't attack the comet! Well, now we just completely ignore the damn electric floor. Don't need to do anything with that. Oh dear. That was almost a catastrophe. We almost got killed by that iron giant breaking our tower. Yeah, we ignore the electric towers because they don't do anything. The damage they do is so minuscule that it's like we just ignore it. Oh no. Please kill that iron giant. Okay, I think we're fine. There we go. Behemoth down. And did somebody just disconnect? Did they lose internet or? Ooh, look at that view of Syrcus Tower up ahead. Just look at this whole room. Ooh, those crystals, blue on the top and orange on the bottom. I love. Hang on, I'll ready check when I'm damn ready. I want to look at things first. Alright, fine, I'm ready. Actually, I wonder what's up there. That looks like an actual like platform that people can stand on and maybe like... Oh, this is kind of like a Coliseum area. Maybe that's where spectators stood. Alright, Phlegathon, let's not get bonked by your cleaves. And I'm curious, we're down 1 DPS, so we're probably not going to be able to do it. It is a little tight even with a full group. But there is a very common greed strategy that people do to finish this fight a little bit sooner than we're supposed to. Oh, my Bio 2 is not up. Let me fix that. Alright, and off you go for Ancient Flare. Everyone get back to your pads. Deal with the Iron Giants. There'll be an Iron Hand any moment now, or not. Alright, well, keep an eye out for it, because it could still spawn anyways. But yeah, there is a greed strategy that people will do to try and clear this with only 1 Ancient Flare going off. If you really focus damage, it is very possible to kill him as he's charging his second Ancient Flare. Otherwise, you generally have to do both Ancient Flares in this fight. Okay, people are trying to greed, but we really shouldn't. We're not going to make it. Oh, yeah, we would not have made that. Somebody tried to greed and died for it, though. Is there any loot I have? Okay, I've rolled on all the loot. Good. And down he goes. Okay, let's grab us some loot. What do we want? I'm good on those. So let's just hope we get a few pieces of equipment so we can trade them in for Grand Company seals. And then we'll get out of here. Come on, roll. Anyone in cutscene? Right, there's the person who disconnected. Okay, never mind. Alright, other place we want to check out today is Syrcus Tower. And sure, I could spread them out and do the other one another day when I have absolutely nothing that I'm able to do or willing to do. But I want to do them both at once. Let's take care of both of them right now. Alright, I'll be back in a bit once the Syrcus Tower roulette has popped. Or Q has popped. That popped really quickly. I was only sitting there for less than a minute, I think. Alright, Syrcus Tower. We're gonna go in, we're gonna check out how pretty it looks, we're gonna check out how freaking easy it is when you're not on mine. I'm going to continue making my case for Alliance raids need item level sync so that they're actually fun to do, because right now, it's almost completely trivialized, except for the one time when everyone decided to fuck up the freaking pads. Come on, people. Learn mechanics, please. It's not that hard to just stand still. Like, there is a case to be made for things should be easy enough that the main story should be easy enough that casual players can get through it, and this is part of the main story at this point, so yes. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Looks like the floor has not been updated, though. Wow, yeah, no, you can see a stark contrast between this floor and the Labyrinth of the Ancients floor. Yeah, this definitely has not been touched up yet. Oh, that's funny. That just makes the Labyrinth of the Ancients stand out even more for being upgraded already. While the groundwork has not been redone yet, the lighting absolutely has, and it's having a massive impact on a lot of this area. Materials have been redone too. I can definitely tell some things are... No, you know what? The materials might not be redone. It might just be that the better lighting draws out effects that weren't really as visible before. Oh, but that's been redone. It looks like it's been redone. Like the side paneling over there. Anyways, yeah, there's a case to be made that main scenario content, which includes Labyrinth of the Ancients and Syrcus Tower and all the Crystal Tower raids, that should be easy enough that casual players can get through without much issue. However, that does not mean that you should be able to just snooze through it. Like, there's almost no difficulty whatsoever to these raids when you go through them synced. It's not great. And like, this is level 50. If you've gotten to this point, you've at least beaten the ultimate weapon. You've gotten to the point where mechanics are starting to be introduced more and where you're actually being made to use a little bit of strategy. A bit more strategy. As you go through combat encounters. The difficulty has been going up by this point. You should not be able to just snooze fest your way through the fights. Yes, it should be easy enough that casual players can get through, but casual players are not so bad at the game, or so unskilled at the game, that they can't handle a little bit of challenge. Yeah, no, see, that over there also looks like it may have been redone. I don't know, maybe this has been redone, but it doesn't look complete. A lot of the groundwork doesn't look fully complete with how the tiles look. Like, people are capable of a little bit more than this. And also, you don't get to see the mechanics at all, which is just really depressing. As we will see once we, especially once we get to, Glaciolabilus. Which is just the saddest fucking fight. It's so sad. It pisses me off every time I do Syrcus Tower, just how sad that fight is. Alright, Scylla, let's take care of you. And will you get to use even one Ancient Flare? You might get to use one Ancient Flare. You definitely won't ever be able to use the mechanics that require these towers to be charged up, because that never happens to anybody. Uh-oh. I think that one got overcharged. That's not great. That's very not great. I think me and someone else brought a orb to that one at the same time. Okay, we got a couple water puddles, so we should be safe from any ancient flares. Okay, ancient flare coming. Will you be able to get it off before you die? It's gonna be close. I don't think you're gonna use it though. Ooh, it was down to frames though. My point continues to be made for me. Alright, let's see. Can we find the Scylla Arena from here? I can't tell. Is that the Scylla Arena right down there? No, that's just all water. So yeah, we've gone up at least a couple of floors. Hello there, Acheron. Something I learned recently, and I don't know if I learned it in time for the original Syrcus Tower run. You know what? I don't remember well enough to accurately describe it, but there was a naming issue with these Acheron enemies. They were originally called a Phlegathon, but the boss in Labyrinth of the Ancients was called Phlegathon. Apparently there was an issue where the naming scheme for the oh, right. So, no, I don't remember it well enough. But there was an issue with the naming for the enemies in the Japanese version that were translating it over to English led to conflicting enemy names. Where multiple different types of enemies would have the same name, and it was a problem. Because they do not want that to happen. They do not want, especially since Phlegathon and the Acherons are, like, specific people in Allegan lore. So they renamed the boss of Labyrinth of the Ancients to Phlegathon, and then the Japanese team's like, okay, well, we're gonna name the enemies here in Syrcus Tower Phlegathon, and then the English team was like, oh crap, we just used that name. How dare you? So they had to rename the Phlegathons here to Acheron, and there's a little bit of lore about it in, I think, a Triple Triad card mentions it? Oh my god, we're so high up. Holy crap. Anyways, hello Glaciolabilus. Your fucking gorgeous arena. Look at the crystal. Oh, I love it. Oh, it looks so good. Anyways, ready to see how just absolutely embarrassing this fight is? Remember this fun mechanic where we had to use the jump pads to run around and fight ads while trying to depower Glaciolabilus? Remember how Glaciolabilus had a fucking magical girl transformation, threw off his armor, and became really hypermobile? Remember how this fight was like really interesting back in mine? Remember? Because it sucks now. Literally, just watch how far we get into his mechanics before he dies. Okay, somebody decided to actually take the hit. Anyways, he didn't even reach he didn't even get halfway to the jump pad phase. For the love of God, please fix this goddamn Alliance raid. Fix the Syrcus Tower raids. Fix the Crystal Tower raids. Give us item level sync so we can actually have mechanics in these fights. If I get to see the jump pads regularly in Alliance raid roulette, I would be so happy. I would be the happiest person in the world. I am begging. Oh, look at that fucking glass flooring there. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's very pretty. Ah, the absolute wild dichotomy between, oh my god, I hate how easy this is, and oh, look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is. I mean, you got that's this raid in a nutshell. That's this raid in a nutshell. Oh god, what did I get hit by other than the Dragon's Breath? I know I got hit by the Dragon's Breath. But I got hit by something before that too. Okay, I want to see something real quick. Can we see the Glaciolabilus arena? Yeah, we can, but it's way the fuck down there. I imagine that's about how much we're climbing with each map transition too. Just to really sell how fucking tall this tower is. And can we see the... Oh, it's all mist. That's all mist down there. We can't see shit. Oh god, it's so tall. Hi, Amon. Alright, Amon wasn't actually all that different in the mine run, honestly. He was mostly exact the same. I think we see all of his mechanics in the synced runs, just like we do in the mine run. Just the main difference is now the ads are still, you want to put focus onto them to make sure they don't screw you up with by fusing with Amon and causing issues. But like, they're a lot easier now. You don't have to have that many people on them. You definitely should still use the orbs to shrink down the Kumkums though, because otherwise they can be a problem. Okay, got an orb. I'm bringing it to the Kumkum. Oh crap. Or the experimental byproduct can spawn too quickly and I have no chance of getting the orb to the Kumkum. Okay, well the Kumkums are dead. Got more orbs on the way. Okay. Okay, please get the kitchen Nebix. There we go. Nice and small. Got another one over here. And you are getting ready for final curtain. Curtain call. Let's get hiding. And dump out as much damage as we can. And then I'm extra not worried about showing off World of Darkness on Sync because, like, honestly, like I mentioned in the World of Darkness video, it's not that much different from Synced. Like, there's a few mechanics that we don't normally see Synced that we did see in World of Darkness, but it's almost fundamentally the same. five-headed dragon, we had an extra mechanic in there. Like, one extra mechanic. Cloud of Darkness, we were starting to see, like, mechanics get slightly marginally more complex. Like, there wasn't anything that we would really miss by doing it synced. So World of Darkness really not all that worth showing synced, unfortunately. Plus, I don't think it's had a graphics up. Yeah, it has not had a graphics update since the time we showed it, so. And that was pretty recently too, so that makes sense. But yeah, top floor of the tower, still a beautiful crystalline, nice golden features. Golden accents and all that. I should probably get over there. Oh, did not make it in time. It's fine. It did not do all that much damage. It would be a bigger issue if we were on mine. But yeah, this fight is fundamentally the same. This fight is very good about locking progress to Zandy's HP bar. It's like we don't miss all that much or really anything on sync difficulty. They really do lock it up so that you see all the mechanics, which is nice. Which is another good way they could fix the difficulty, or like at least fix making it more interesting. But I do think it would be better overall to like add an item level sync to Alliance raids. At the very least, just so that we can see all of the mechanics. It can even be like we see the jump pads 50% of the time, and I would be happy with that. That would make those jump pad runs really exciting. Alright, he's back up to his crystal throne. Let's tear down these stonefall circles. Then back to the middle. Oh god. That one got ignored. Go, 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 go. There was like one person on it. And Zandy is going down. Almost clear. Okay, there we go. Cleared it out. Not too difficult in the slightest. Let's see. Already have that, so I'll pass. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Wait for any loot to come our way, and then we'll hop out of here. But yeah. Very, very, very pretty visual upgrades. I love it. I think Syrcus Tower could possibly use a little bit more work. Labyrinth of the Ancients looks incredible. Like, Syrcus Tower looks awesome too, but well, it has a few spots where I think it could use a little bit more touching up. And hopefully, if they haven't done it already, they'll be getting to that soon enough, maybe in patch 7.2. But yeah. We gotta show off the graphics updates for the Alliance raids. We gotta show how freaking trivialized they are. I hate it. Square, Creative Studio 3, please give us item level sync on Alliance raids. That's all I ask. And also maybe give us like more consistent jump pads on Glacia Labyrinth, since we actually did have to pull back on DPS when we did Syrcus Tower Mine in order to see that. Like, give me those two things. Give me those two things and I'll be happy. I promise I'll never complain about anything again. Except for maybe parts of the player base who have gotten really irritating recently. But that's an issue for another day. Right then. There's been some real elitism issues in this game, unfortunately, recently. It's been frustrating. But yeah, no, that's about it. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I think we're getting back to the main story. yeah, I want to say we're getting back to the main story next time. I will see everyone next time for that then.